Dr. J. Kamala received her BE in Electronics and Communication Engineering from Madurai Kamaraj University in 1989, ME in VLSI Design from Bharatdasan University in 2002, and PhD from Anna University in 2011. She is currently working as Associate Professor in the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering, Anna University, Chennai. Her research interest includes VLSI design, solar power, controller design, and smart sensors. She has published several papers at national and international journals.
Welcome to the UGC lecture series on agricultural engineering. Today we are going to see about renewable energy part 9. In this part we are going to see about solar energy gadgets. Solar energy gadgets are used in all the fields from medical, commercial, residential, agricultural, mining. In every field of application we are using solar energy based gadgets. In this lecture series we are going to see about solar powered energy gadgets used in the farming. This solar powered farming technology is suitable for India because we are receiving most of the sun radiation for longer period of daytime. During the entire more period of a year and the entire period of day we are receiving more sun radiation. So, it is suitable for India and it is environmental friendly. We do not need any electric power outside from the except from the solar. From the solar we are getting electricity and we are using to run the gadgets. So, it is environmental friendly and reliable. The solar panels and the gadgets are manufactured with waterproof and manufactured to tolerate any pressure. So, it is reliable. It is not failure due to environmental hazards or other things. So, it is manufactured for tolerant to all the environmental hazards. So, it is reliable and cost effective. The cost of solar panels and electronic components are reducing day by day. So, its cost is very less compared to other gadgets and less maintenance cost. It is not necessary to spend for maintaining the solar energy gadgets. Only initial investment is required and the gadgets are not having any moving parts or for oil related corrosive materials are not available. So, there will be less impact of oil corrosion because of the fewer moving parts of the solar energy gadgets, and we get subsidies and loans to buy the solar powered agricultural tools. So, it is better for moving towards solar powered farming to get the advantages of all solar energy. First solar powered unit that we are seeing is PV mobile unit. It is a power provider. We have some solar panels. From the solar panels we get AC and DC power. We can have some panels, batteries and controller circuits, and it is mobile. It can be moved from one part to another part. So, wherever power is required we can move this power system. It is a movable self propelling power system and it can be used for all type of applications from domestic, agriculture, rural oriented tasks in isolated clusters of houses in rural areas. Here the first module they have assembled two 70 watt polysilicon photovoltaic modules. They are connected to a charge regulator. The solar panels are arranged on a folding system with the auto locking arrangement. The folding system can be tilted at an optimum angle so that it receives maximum energy from the sun. So, we can tilt the panels such that according to the sun position we always get maximum output from the panel. Next one is chargeable controller is available in the output of PV panel. It produces AC output as well as DC output. So, we can connect the loads of AC and DC load, both can be connected with the PV mobile unit, and it can be operated to churner to extract the butter, or we can use it to operate the blower, winnower, olive oil, etc. like that. We can operate any electrical operated agricultural farming unit using this PV mobile unit. This PV mobile unit is just a power provider to operate any electrically operated machines used in farming. Next one is solar duster. This is a very important plant protection equipment because the output of agricultural farming is reduced by pests and insects. So, we have to apply pesticide or insecticide to increase the output of the agriculture. Here it is connected with a PV panel of lower capacity around 12 volt 10 watt with a storage battery and specially designed compatible dusting unit, and it can be used to dust insecticide and pesticide powder on the crops. Here if you see in the top figure, a storage container, it contains pesticide or insecticide. With that a structure is available, it holds the PV panel, and this whole unit can be carried backwards by a person like this. So, the solar panel is above the head, even it can provide some shading to the person who is applying the insecticide, and one sprayer or some applications are having two sprayers also. We can have one or two sprayers connected with the storage tank, and it is the sprayer will be continuously used to apply the insecticide or pesticide. The solar panel attached with this one can be removed from this unit because we are not going to apply insecticide or pesticide continuously. Only for a particular period of time we apply it, afterwards this unit will not be used. When this insect duster is not in use, this PV unit can be, PV panel from this unit can be detached and it can be used to lighting application. We can use it for solar lighting application. This is solar duster. This is very important plant protection equipment in the agriculture farming. Next one is a 3-in-1 integrated solar equipment. Here this equipment is used to heat the water, cook the food and dry the grains. So, it is a 3-in-1 integrated solar powered equipment. If we take solar water heating application, it can heat 50 liters of water for about 50 to 60 degrees centigrade, and food can be cooked for a family in the duration of time 2 to 3 hours, or it can be used to dry fruits, vegetables or grains, whatever may be the agricultural product. So, it is a 3-in-1 integrated solar powered equipment used for water heating, cooking and drying. Next one is solar winnower cum dryer. Here it has a PV module, a compatible winnower, a pre-air heating tunnel. the fan of the winnower, a fan is available at the one end of the winnower. It will enhance the air circulation through the dryer. And threshed agricultural products are winnowed using this winnower cum dryer equipment. This is solar. This one uses solar thermal energy to winnow the threshed agricultural products. Dehydrating fruits and vegetables are achieved by forcing circulation of air through the dryer. This is another application of solar powered equipment. It can clean grains or seeds by 30 to 50 kilogram cleaned grains and seeds can be obtained in 1 hour using this equipment. Next one is solar milking machine and cooling. The milking machine is powered by solar panels and it is not using diesel or electric power. A solar panel is used for the milking machine to power the milking machines. The solar PV modules are connected to the batteries to power the machine. The milking machine along with the solar panel. The solar panel capacity is around 12 volt 40 watt and battery backup of 12 volt 33 ampere hour is used for the milking machine and it is fully automatic. And in addition with the milking machine we can use solar PV refrigerator. The refrigerator is used for keeping the milk cool and for a long period. There it uses a PV panel of 130 watt peak and a 12 volt or 24 volt DC compressor, sealed lead acid battery of 130 ampere hour 24 volt is used in the SPV refrigerator to store the milk for in smaller quantities. This is another application of solar milking machine and cooling. Next one is solar movers and tractors. They are used for moving the grass and it is available with cordless and rechargeable battery options. It will not emit any toxic fumes and does not require any frequent fueling to run because it is powered by solar panels. The solar panels are fitted at the top of the mower and it supplies the energy to the mower. So, it is not requiring any fueling application and the charging of the batteries or solar powered mover is achieved in very few hours of recharging. It won't take much charging time and it is also possible to convert an existing fuel based, for example diesel or petrol based mover into an electric mover into a solar mover. It is easy. Solar powered tractors can handle non-energy intensive operations like planting and harvesting. For those applications we need very large power of solar panels. The cost associated with these equipments are also very less. Next, solar powered weeder robots. The weeding is an important process in the agriculture. So, we can they build recently lot of weeder robots. The first figure shows the weeder robot. Here its bearings and GPS, RTK camera and sensors, they are programmed to position according to the field. If we see, a camera is fitted at the top, that is at the tip of the rod. That camera identifies the weed and the crop. Once the weeds are identified, the pesticide is applied only to the weeds through this bottom side bearings. Because of this, the the amount of pesticide we are using for the agriculture is also reduced, and pollution due to pesticide is also reduced. So, it follows the crop rows and detects the presence and position of the weeds in between the rows of crops, and the pesticide or herbicide is applied only to the targeted weeds, and it is fully autonomous. We can control it through a mobile app. A mobile app can be developed and we can control the robot using this one, and speed is adjusted according to the weed concentration. If the weed is very less, we can operate this one at a very high speed. If the weed is more, means as we have to apply herbicide, it is to be operated at a lower speed, and we can use this one to replace in the initial application of herbicide itself, the weeds are destroyed. So, saving of herbicide need not be applied again. The herbicide is not necessary to apply it frequently. We can save the herbicide. And the last device, it is also a small solar powered weeding robot. It is also controlled by a mobile app, and this is used for small farming applications. It can automatically go in between the plants and find the weed and destroy the weed. So, these are the new developments for solar weeder robot application in agriculture. Next one is solar powered bird repeller. Different sounds can be produced according to the species of birds which will be flying across the field. A camera is fitted. This camera identifies the type of bird flying across the field, and it plays the corresponding sound that bird will not be likely to hear, so that it move away from the field. That will be played by the bird repeller. For this application, a solar panel of 7 watt 12 volt is used. An intelligent PWM solar charge controller is used. A 12 volt battery, MP3 player, amplifier using audio amplifier Max 9744, 2 20 watt speakers, 3 sonar sensors or PIR, and Arduino UNO microcontroller can be used for this one, and any microcontroller can be used. Arduino UNO is one example of solar powered bird repeller based application. We can use any PIC microcontroller or any of the microcontroller or embedded systems to design this system. Next one is solar cum biogas insect trap. Here a solar panel of 7.5 volt 10 watt PV panel is used. A battery of 6 volt 10 ampere hour battery is used, and gas is consumed at the rate of 0.1 to 0.15 meter cube per hour of operation. Both solar panel as well as biogas are used to trap the insects. This device monitors the pest infestation in the crop field. It is fitted with a conical funnel of base of diameter 32.5 centimeter and height 26 centimeter with a 5 centimeter diameter hole at the apex of the insect trap. And a collar was welded at the apex, and a clamp was provided for fixing polythene bag or plastic bottle to collect the insects. The funnel was painted with yellow color because some of the insects are seen to be attracted by the yellow color. So, whatever the insects are attracted here, they are collected in the bottle provided at the bottom. This is solar cum biogas insect trap. Next one is solar trap control. Here a solar powered lighting is used to attract the insects. Here different versions are available. A 6 volt DC solar panel can be used. Here two capacities are given, one is 5 watt 6 volt and another one is 10 watt 9 volt. If we have higher capacity solar panel, it operates for longer period of time and it will be having more functionalities, more output power is produced, so it will work for longer time. A battery of 7.4 volt 2200 milliampere hour is used for this application. These are all examples. We can have higher power panels and higher power batteries, so that we can include more functionalities or we can increase the operating period of the solar trap. And LED light is used. The LED attraction ultraviolet light in the range of 380 to 390 nanometer. That wavelength LED is used because it will attract most of the pests. It traps around 1000 to 1500 kinds of pests in the agricultural field, and it start in the evening after 15 seconds delay after the sunset and remain 4 hours, and again start on early morning 3 am and till sunrise. This operating period depends on the PV cell and the battery. If we have higher capacity PV cell and higher capacity battery, it can be operated for a longer period. And next one is solar powered multitasking robot. Instead of designing a robot for single application, we can design a robot for more number of operations. Here this multitasking robot, if you see, it will have control for motion control, seed sower, that is for sowing the seed, harvester, monitoring purpose, pesticide spraying, irrigation, fire extinguisher and intruder detection. We can have all these functions included in a single robot. We can have different types of structures to support each operation, and this multitasking robot will be having different sensors for each application. For example, to store the seeds for seed sowing, one structure is applied, and for harvesting blades are fitted with that, and sprayer for pesticide spraying. Like that, different mechanical structures are fitted with the robot, and different components, electronic components, if we see, this robot can be accessed through a mobile app. So, we can access through mobile app, and database, what type of crop is cultivated in the field. So, what are the weeds are to be removed, that is applied, the database is available, and different sensors we will be having to detect the soil moisture, a humidity sensor, a flame sensor to detect any fire due to some short circuit in the motor circuit, and we will be having PIR sensors, a controller to control all the operations, like it can automatically switch on the motor according to the moisture content of the field, and Raspberry Pi module could be used. This is another type of microcontroller. Here also it is not that only Raspberry Pi, we can use Arduino PIC microcontroller or any type of microcontroller, MSP 430, like that any type of microcontroller we can use. So, according to the field crop status, it can perform any of the operations. Next one is solar powered drip irrigation. Here the low pressure drip irrigation is achieved. The pumps are placed throughout the field according to the crop pattern. The solar panel is used, a moisture sensor is also used. The moisture sensor detects the moisture level, accordingly the pump is switched on and drip irrigation is achieved. This drip irrigation saves water as well as energy required to water the field, both are saved. This is one application of solar energy gadgets. Next one is solar greenhouse. Solar greenhouse, we are having three types. One is passive. Here the structure is designed such that we receive maximum solar radiation in the daytime and minimum energy loss during night time. Whatever energy we are receiving, it is stored in the daytime and it is not dissipated, or we get minimum energy loss during night time. And active solar greenhouse, it uses pickers and transfer the heated fluid for heating application. This is active solar greenhouse. And another type is PV cell, a solar radiation to electricity, and it is used. Here the PV cell based means we will be having PV cells above the roofs of the greenhouse is placed. The electricity from the PV cell is used to control the ambient temperature, humidity inside the greenhouse. For this application, different sensors are used. For example, we can have humidity sensor, temperature sensor, solar panel radiation, how much radiation is the plants are receiving from the sun, it is also recorded. Then intruder detection, PIR sensors. These sensors detects any animals or birds or insects or in the field, whether it is affecting the field. So all these sensors are used and automatically different actuators are activated and we get automated greenhouse effect using solar panel. According to the soil moisture, the solar pump is switched on or off, and according to the insects or birds, bird repeller will be activated. If it sees any birds are destroying the crops, means bird repeller is activated. If it detects any insects or pest in the field, means the pest trap or insect trap is activated, and solar water pump is activated according to the moisture content. So according to the temperature and the environmental conditions, the solar power based gadgets are activated in the solar greenhouse automation application. So we have seen different types of solar energy gadgets used in the agricultural application and its use. The solar powered gadgets uses the power from the sun, so it is environmental friendly. Only the initial investment is required, afterwards the maintenance cost is not much for the solar powered gadgets, and we can operate all the solar powered energy gadgets through wireless or mobile app based application. So solar farming enables the farmers to operate in remote. It is not necessary for the farmers to come to the field and control all the equipments. Through mobile app, through the camera fitted in the agricultural fields, we can monitor the crops and we can operate all the equipments, and it makes the farmers the cropping to be very easy and automated. So, we have seen the solar energy gadgets applied in the field of agriculture and its uses and applications. With this we conclude this session. Thank you.